For there's no place like London.
Yes, there's no place like London.
This one looks fresh. Perfect. Perfectly sharp. Now where is that arsenic? It's gonna be here somewhere. Ah! Perfect. I can use it. Oh. Welly. It would appear my newly lucid friend has come, awoken. You know, it's almost funny. I thought you were a cadaver lying in the cemetery, but no, it would seem you are in fact still in the land of the living, at least for now. But let's not sound too ominous. You know, it reminds me of a poem I might not have heard, because I could not stop for death. He kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. Doesn't that make you think? Yes. Doesn't it? I'm a big fan of poetry alongside my medical profession, which, if you're wondering, is where you are. You're in my laboratory. I'm currently working on figuring out the vascular system of the human body in conjunction with the nervous system. Yes, in order to do that I need corpses. I hired 2 men, Mr. Burke and Mr. Hare, to assist me with that, but of late they have lost their usefulness, although one did come in eventually, on a slab. He clasped the crag with crooked hands, close to sun and lonely lands, ringed azul the world he stands, the wrinkled sea beneath him crawls, he watches as the mountain walls, and like a thunderbolt he falls. So I was going to slice you up, but of course I won't be doing that. I deplore violence of any kind. I'm just here to study you, as a matter of fact. Now that you are here, let me just... All your olfactory nerves working? Focus, concentrate on me. I'm just excited to be doing this. Aren't you excited? I don't know if you're a fan of science, but it sure is a wonder. I have some things to stop the pain. Here we go. Drink this. Milk of the poppy. I must admit, your head will be a little sore from me carrying you up the stairs with a couple of thuds. I'm not particularly strong as it happens, but I do work ever so hard. I'm such a hard worker. And of course I will let you go. You are free to leave whenever, but I'm sure if you understood how important this was, you would understand why I want to keep you here. I'm working on a serum, and if it works, it will change the world as we know it. A serum that, in all essences, cures humanity of the curse no more end of things. You know, yes, I sometimes go off my own mind about these things. Yes, I just think of all the death that has occurred, the rotting corpses ending up in my lap, and wow, helpful. So helpful to me, they could be so much more. Reborn. The midday sun slips behind the mountains. The yellow river turns for the sea, trying to see for 1,000 miles. I climbed one more story. So I've been taking these bodies, cutting them apart, and stitching them together. I hope one day to manifest this creature into the real world. A breathing being. What would it think? What would it feel? Would the muscle memory counteract the living memory? Would he remember things that happened in his arm, but not his leg? What do you remember? What's in that brain of yours? Do you mind if I find out? I would be ever so gentle about it. You seem quite attached to it. That doesn't help me much, but you know. I have a syringe here, and I was thinking, this is what I call the Lazarus serum in it. It might work for you, it might not, but if it does, I could slit your throat and you'd live. I deplore violence, but for the sake of knowing, it would be acceptable, wouldn't it? It would help people. I could save so many lives. Save so many people. Like a child with influenza. Wouldn't you want that? I can be the new God. I can be the one who brings Lazarus from the dead. A new Messiah who worships at the podium of science. By God, I will know what it feels like to be God. Doesn't that sound like something you want? Don't you want it? I can bring everything to a crumbling end. The ideal death, I think. You know, is no death at all. Yes. The death has a very black reputation, but actually, to die is a perfectly normal thing to do. It is so wholesome to be a part of nature's big picture. Trees die, flowers die, but gods. I wonder if you'll be part of nature's circle, or the new Lazarus. Aren't you excited to find out? Aren't you? It could be so great. It's like there's these crashing thoughts that fill a person's mind. One voice, two bodies, one body, two voices. It rings out. What is that? Billy. William, yes. You know William. How is he? How's the serum treating William? Oh. I thought the brain hemorrhage would have killed him by now. This is promising. One moment. Pen. I need. I can just write with the knife into here. Yes. Tell me. What were his symptoms? General insanity. Eye color. Red. Any other deformalities? Yes, I'll give you an updated version of the serum that he gave me. Yes, that'll be good. Yes, that will... What was that? Oh. Good evening, Count.
Hey, boyo. Where's my payment?
Well, you see...
What about that one?
No. This one is, for testing.
I'll take that one.
Understood. I'll, see you another time. I really enjoyed this conversation. Ta-ta for now.